Well, good morning, kids. How are you guys this morning, huh? How's everybody out there in YouTube land? It is a beautiful, beautiful morning here on Manhasset Bay in Port Washington, New York. We are having a lovely, lovely time, aren't we, dog? Come on through. Come on through. Yep, we're having a lovely time. Hold on, dog. There you go. There's the generators out of your way. You got more room. All right. Get away from my drink. No, my drink, not yours. Morning, Mama's 3. How are you this morning? Get. So I'll give everybody a quick look around. Sun rises in the east. That's east. And now we're looking south down towards New York City and Kennedy Airport and all that's down that way. That's looking west. And then around behind me to the north. So anyhow, beautiful day out here on the bay. No wind blowing at all. It's going to get hot today. Going to get real hot. But I'm not going to be here today. Miss Lily and I guess, are going to go meet my buddy Doug. He's going to take us to his house, meet his wife, and have lunch, which will be very pleasant. I think Doug and I are still meeting at the Town Dock North at 10 o'clock this morning. I think so. I haven't gotten confirmation from him yet, so, but I think that's what we're doing. That's kind of what our plan was last night. Hey, Chip, how you doing? I'm just trying to get a little jump start on pounding in some liquids before it gets too hot. Hey, Debbie William, how you doing this morning? Oh, Dave Berry, I missed you, I guess, at the beginning there. Hi, Dave, how you doing? Sorry about that. But anyhow, beautiful day here in Manhasset Bay. Great night last night. It did rain. It rained quite a bit last night. Morning, Tracy, how are you? Everything was wet this morning. In fact, I had to use a towel and dry off the seat here so I could sit out here in the cockpit this morning. Even though the sun's been up and drying things for a while, there's still some wet spots here. Dog's playing with some ice I gave her. Snappers are breaking the surface. If I hold this here long enough behind me, you'll probably see a fish break the surface. Yep, glassy waters this morning. Hey, Gene, how are you? Good morning. So, yep, kind of glassy and smooth out here. What's it, Dave Berry? Be careful when you're crossing down the Hudson. You don't want to get hit by any aircraft. Dave, I've already done the Hudson, man. I'm through with the Hudson. I've been around New York City. I'm in Manhasset Bay in Port Washington, New York. The Hudson is a foregone conclusion, man. That's over with. Over, done, dead. So I'm sitting here trying to hold this so you can see if there's any snappers jumping behind me. And there's snappers, I'll just aim it this way. Here, I'll give you this view for a minute because the snappers are hitting the surface like crazy right here in front of me. See them? See all the fish jumping in the water? There you go, there's another one. These are little snappers. They're little baby bluefish. They are not good to eat. They are very oily, greasy, bony fish. They could be fun to catch, but they are not good to eat. So we don't mess too much with snappers unless we catch them and cut them up and use them for bait for other fish. So anyhow, I don't know why they're jumping all over on that side of the boat, but not on this side of the boat. But you know, that's just the way it is, I guess. Well, what did I miss here in the chat? Good morning, Port Washington, and everyone out in the up in the world. There you go. Hey, Danny. Good morning. Funny, Dave. I hate that. My phone just went dark again. It's hard for me to see anything when it does that. Water snappers, am I correct thinking red snappers? Now they're baby bluefish. Okay. Snapper is a very fine fish. Not these. Not these. Nope. Oh, come on. Now it's so dark I can't even read the comments. Blackened snapper is so good though. This is not the same kind of snapper, guys. This is not the generally accepted fish, the snapper. These are baby bluefish that they just call snappers here in the bay. They are not like a big snapper fish. These things are small, okay? They're bait-sized fish. They're not eating-sized fish. When they get to be eating-sized fish, they actually become bluefish. So, just a little, I don't know, colloquialism for here in New York. So, get the lure out there. Could be something underneath them. Well, there could be something underneath them, but probably not. It's been my experience. It's usually just a big school of snappers. So, get away from my beverage. You're not spilling it. You're not knocking it over. Anyhow, so the thing I wanted to talk about today, I was actually watching a video by Gary Vaynerchuk this morning, and all the time before 90s pollution in the bay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a big fan of eating snapper, so. Anyhow, I was watching Gary Vaynerchuk video today, and Gary was talking about, he did a little quick thing on Instagram, and he was talking about judgment. And I was thinking about all these people that have a propensity to judge me and what I'm doing and make their comments and stuff. And Gary pointed out some things I thought were pretty accurate. He says, when you judge people, you leave yourself open to vulnerability. And that's true. He says, when you judge somebody, you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know the person. You don't know what's going on in their own life. You don't know all the details. You pass judgment on a sniglet of information that is really insufficient for anybody to really make a judgment for. And so you just make yourself look foolish. And I think about all these people that pass judgments on me and have made comments, and without exception, to my mind, almost every one of them has made themselves look foolish in the comment that they made, because they clearly don't understand what's going on. And my frustration, you know, I'm an old curmudgeon kind of guy. My frustration is I just don't have the patience to deal with that stuff anymore, so I just delete them. And then when I delete them, they think, oh, well, just because he deleted it, it must be credible. He deleted it, it must be true. It's just stupid shit. Just unbelievable to me. So anyhow, that's my little rant this morning. I'm going to move on from that. I just wanted to share that information, that those people who think they should judge people just make themselves look foolish. So with that said, I'm going to try to go back to the chat. I'm having a real hard time seeing the chat in this bright sun here. So different names, thing for other places. Yes, Tracy, that's right. Hit the bay, okay. I don't judge a person now. Sometimes I judge their actions. Okay, well, that's all fine and good as long as you have it in the right perspective, though. Anyhow, it's really hot, bright and sunny out here in the bay. It's going to be a very hot day. I just shut down the generator, ran for the refrigeration for a little while. Going to do some provisioning later today. After I guess we have lunch over at Doug's house. Doug went and picked up some argon gas, so we're getting kind of ready to do some welding. See if we can get the stainless fixed. There's 2 welds that need to be done, and then I got to rebed the fiberglass and reset them, which I'll be working on this week. Little synopsis on there's a boat coming by. Little synopsis on last night's live stream. Yes, I do have a lady friend who's going to be joining me on the boat. Yes, we are fundraising, trying to raise the monies necessary so that we can afford to buy her airfare so she can fly down here and back. We're going to try to get her some round-trip airfare. So there's a couple guys going around in a boat. I'll show you them. That's one of the yacht club launches, one of the marina launches over here. They tend to run around, pick people up and drop people off. Now I got distracted. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, okay. So Douglas and I are going to get lunch. I'm going to do some provisioning after that, get back on the boat. I'll have to fire up the generator and try to cool it down because it's going to get hot out here today. It's going to hit 90. 90. 90. But at least I can go for a swim in the bay, which would be pleasant. Although I imagine I'm going to spend most of today in air conditioning, as will Miss Lily, because Miss Lily's going ashore with us today. This will be her first time stepping ashore here in Port Washington. So she'll get a kick out of that. So she has solidly gotten into the habit now of going up on the bow to do her business. She's found it. That's okay. She knows she's allowed to do that without getting in trouble. And so she goes up on the bow and she poops and pees up there. It took all of like a whole day for her to get trained to do that. So once again, all those folks who were judging me about how cruel and unhuman I am and they're going to unsubscribe because I'm so mean to my dog, well, you know, that's what I have to say about that. So once again, people jumping to conclusions without any basis in reality. Get back. You get away from my cocktail. You're not drinking. You're not knocking that over. My cocktail. Yeah, I've got seltzer water. Ice cold seltzer water. Okay, let me see if I can hit the chat again. Man, I can't see these. It's just too bright out here. I can't see the chat. You know what, guys? Give me a second. Let me go down below because I can't see anything in the chat. It's just too bright and sunny up here. Hold on a second. Down the hatch. I cannot go down the hatch and hold the phone at the same time. Take two hands. All right. Now I can see things. So hold on a minute here. Let me go back. Them all the time before the 90s pollution. Oh, okay. You tell me up. Yep. Okay, I was back that far. I'm going to pick up some bait today. I'm going to pick up some flounder bait today. So good for Lily, good for me as well. Yeah, Gene, it makes your life a whole lot easier. So snapper or